Hello my lovely viewers, and welcome back to America What the Heck, and happy 4th of July to everyone. Happy 240th birthday, America. Woo! You will hear probably in the background my neighbors all across my neighborhood setting off fireworks, so enjoy that, the popping sounds between this entire episode. So good luck in hearing me. I hope it all works and we'll do this. I'd also like to apologize for not posting anything lately. It's just been crazy at work, and now I have a bit of a free day because it's 4th of July and my boss gave me off work. Although she did call me and ask me if I could work today. It's like, nope, you gave me the day off. I can't. I'm already out doing stuff. Sorry. But it all worked out, so it's all good. Anyways, first things first, I'm going to talk about Brexit. So, as an American citizen, I have no say. I had no vote in the Brexit thing, so I'm not going to say anything about that. The one thing I'm going to say about Brexit is that racism has now become rampant across the UK. And honestly, I've actually mainly seen it focused in London. And, you know, like I said, I'm an American citizen. I can't say anything about how I would have voted, how whatever. It's fine. It was the citizens of the UK, from Northern Ireland to Scotland to Wales to Great Britain itself. They were all voting, and the majority of people decided to vote to leave the EU. So, alright, whatever. It's fine. So, my issues with the racism. I've seen so many things popping up on my newsfeed about how people are being super racist towards people who have worked and lived here for years. And they're like, oh, go back to your own country, go back to where you came from. And they're standing there going, I'm a citizen here. And there are actually people out there who are making jokes about this, holding their passports going, British citizen, I'm a British citizen, I swear, look at this, look at this beautiful thing. And it's kind of sad that, honestly, they kind of have to do that in reality. I know this guy was making a joke out of it, and if I ever find out what your name is, kudos to you, that was actually pretty cool. But it's actually a real thing, because they're like, oh, go back to your country. See my passport? This is my country. Go away. But I've seen teenagers, they're throwing drinks at people and hitting old women accidentally, or women with children and everything accidentally, by trying to embarrass and get someone kicked off the train because they don't look like they're British. What? I could be British. One of my friends who's a different color than I am, if their skin color is different, I'm a pale white girl. If, one of my other friends who isn't as pale as I am, maybe he's like super tan, or maybe one of my friends who's really, really dark skinned, they could be from the UK. You don't know. What if they're born here? You don't know. So don't go around saying, oh, go back to where you came from. It's stupid. It's ridiculous. It was so shocking because I'm used to seeing super racist things, since I live in near a town that's really rather racist, and then I've had to deal with some people who are really racist. I've also had to deal with people from that town who are extremely accepting of everything. So, don't just judge a town by what it is. But I'm used to seeing this level of racism in America, and seeing this kind of racism in the UK, in London, makes me even happier that I finished my study abroad before this entire fiasco happened. And I'm not saying Brexit is a fiasco. I'm not saying it isn't a fiasco. I'm just saying the fiasco of the rampant racism in this place. It's ridiculous. And it's just saddening that there are so many people who are just, go back to your country, or throwing drinks, selling alcohol drinks. For one thing, when you're on the tube, you're not supposed to have alcohol, especially open alcohol on the tube, which, for everyone who doesn't understand, that's a subway of the underground. You're not supposed to have that there, and yet they're throwing it at this poor person who's sitting there going, I've lived here for 10 years, what are you on? It's ridiculous. So that's what I've got to say about Brexit. Now, here's going to be my long rant about lifeguarding. So, as many of you know, or may not know, and now you do, I work as a lifeguard over the summers. It's a decent paying job, and it's kind of hard sometimes, but this summer has been, I'd say, my worst. Not as, a lifeguard myself. Like, I'm not a bad lifeguard, I hope. A lot of kids actually really like me, and they call me Miss Lifeguard Lady. It's really interesting. Miss Lifeguard Lady? Yes, Brandon, what do you want? And it's really kind of cute. But the issue is that I have is kids not being taught to obey the lifeguards, to respect the lifeguards. Because I had several instances of this. So the first one I'm going to talk about was a pool party. We just opened up the pool. The pool is now just newly renovated. I already had to deal with someone, like, it looked like someone was playing around. They shoved their elbow into the bathroom wall, leaving a hole in the bathroom wall of the boys' room. See, as a female, I don't usually go into the boys' bathroom until the beginning of the shift or the end of the shift. There's a lot of people, because I don't want to go, knock knock, female lifeguard, come in. Don't come in. Okie dokie. So then I was told by one of the board members, hey, there's a hole in the boys' bathroom wall. Did you know about that? No, I did not. So I deal with that. So the party. It's a birthday party for teenagers about, I'd say, sophomore level of high school. Okay, fine. It's at night, so it's rather dark out. I have the lights on and everything like that, but there are certain places I can't really see. Some of them are running out, so I blew my whistle, say, hey, please don't run. Honey, please don't run. I need you to make sure that you're safe. Okay, fine. They start running around. Like, these two girls start running around, shrieking their heads off. And eventually, I just had enough. I kept blowing my whistle, please stop running, stop running, stop running. And I eventually had to go over there, and I was so ready to just grab them by the ear, drag them over to a seat, sit them down, and say, sit there for 20 minutes because you're in timeout because you're acting like children. So sit there, act like the child that you are until you're ready to be the teenager that you are. So I didn't do that because I got it to, I said, look, and before I said anything about how I needed them to stop running because of the certain reasons I had, they go, oh, no, wait. Before you say anything, the reason why I was running was because you were so rude to us earlier about not running that I was just being petty. So I'm sitting here going, so you're risking your own personal safety, your own health, to be petty. How old are you? Seriously? You're about 16 years old and you're running around like complete idiots, shrieking your heads up at night when you can't see where the ground is slippery, you don't know where it's wet. And I explained to them that the reason why I had asked you guys to stop running was because you don't know where it's wet. She's like, well, it's not wet here. I said, I don't care. You don't know. You could have slipped and fell and hit your head. You could have broken your cranium. Sorry, you could have broken your skull open and been bleeding all over the deck because you decided not to listen to the lifeguard. Like, oh, well, I'm sorry, I was just being petty. I promise I won't run anymore. Okay, thank you. So, deal with that. Fine, that's fine. Next thing, they're starting to throw each other into the pool. Which is like, at the pool edge, it's a party. If it's in the deep end, fine, just be careful. Fine. You can't have chicken fights, which is where you have one person sitting on top of the other person's shoulders and hitting each other. We don't allow that. Okay. This guy had picked up one of his female friends who was shrieking, saying, oh my gosh, no, put me down. And, guys, no means no, no matter who's saying it. If your best friend is telling you, dude, don't do it. No, I don't want to do that. Don't do it. Don't make them do it. If it's some random stranger that you just met and they're saying, no, don't do this, don't make me do this, don't make them do it. Unless it's going to save their life, don't make them do it. So, I have this guy, he picks up his friend, female friend, she's shrieking, going, oh my gosh, no. And I understand, she's probably doing it like, oh my gosh, no, don't throw me in, no. But, like I said, if she says no, don't do it. He picks her up, he's holding her, so her butt is like right here on his shoulder, so she's already not balanced, for one thing. And he proceeds to walk with her from not like straight to the pool edge. No, he walks towards the deep end. The issue is he is about 10 to 12 feet away from the pool edge. He's doing this, walking over hard concrete. And I tell him, like, stop, you cannot do this. He's like, why not? Because you could accidentally drop her. What if you accidentally dropped her? You would feel horrible for dropping her, for one thing. What if she got injured? What if you accidentally killed her? because she dropped and she fell on her head. You would feel awful. You know, I would feel awful because someone died on my watch, but you would be so, you know, you'd be haunted by the fact that you accidentally killed your friend, you accidentally hurt your friend. And he goes, oh no, I'm a lifeguard, I understand all the situations you're telling me through, you know, it's fine, I get it, whatever. I was like, okay, good, I'm glad that you understand my logic. Oh, there's no logic. Oh, what? There's no logic? In me telling you that the reason why you're not allowed to pick up your friend who's screaming and struggling and telling you, oh my gosh, no, and moving around, giving you even more likelihood of accidentally dropping her, that, you know, my logic of telling you not to do this because you could accidentally drop her and hurt her, that's not logic. No. And throughout this entire thing, all of his friends are gathering around him, and he looks around and says, oh, you guys are making it look like you want me to fight her. What, you want me to fight her? And I'm standing there going, thinking in my mind, please give me the excuse. Give me the excuse to shut you down right now, right here. Call the cops, get you all kicked out of this pool because I am done. But I walked away. Like my boss probably would have wanted me to. So I dealt with that. And then as my partner and I are trying to clean up, they were throwing all these bunches of glow sticks into the pool, which is really frustrating in general. It looks kind of cool, but cleaning it up is annoying, and they get stuck in the filters, and it's not fun in the morning when you have to go and clean them all out. Because guess who got stuck with morning duty as well after that late night party until 11 or 12 p.m. Sorry, 11 p.m. at 12 a.m. Me! So anyways, I get through that entire thing. They threw cupcakes into the pool. No, they threw cupcakes into my pool. I was just infuriated. I was that close to just calling it my boss and going, look, I can't anymore. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to get a different lifeguard. You're gonna have to get a different manager. I can't do it. This is just horrible. I'm done. But I didn't. Now we get to my next story. So I was driving to a different pool. The pool I hadn't worked at since about 2 years. So and a couple things have changed. I got a text from let's say his name's Sam. And Sam tells me that I can't let anyone in without a pool pass. He texted me this. It was kind of a rude text, but he sent it to me. So okay, alright, fine, whatever, Sam. This guy has been flirting with me pretty much since day one. I was like, okay, fine, whatever. It's kind of a rude way to tell me this, but fine. No one's allowed in without a pool pass. Then the pool tech comes actually and helps me clean out the pool because it's kind of hard to get all those leaves out of the pool when we don't really have a vacuum there, so he had a portable vacuum, got it all out. And he tells me that not everyone has gotten their pool pass yet. So just let anyone into the pool and let them sign themselves in. Oh, weird. Okay, sure, whatever. Then I get a call from, let's say his name's John. Who's one of my supervisors. Yeah, John tells me, oh, do not let anyone into the pool unless they have a pool pass. I was, oh, okay. So I unfortunately have to kick a couple of kids out of the pool. I'm like, I'm really sorry, guys, but I'm not allowed to let you guys in without a pool pass. Like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. So they go home. Then I get this one woman comes in. She has her pool pass. She and her grandkids come in, they play, and then they leave. And then I have another woman come in, and I was, I'm really sorry, ma'am, I can't let you in with you don't have your pool pass. And he goes, oh, no, don't worry. I worked for your company too. Let me just call John. So she calls John, and she goes, okay. And then afterwards, I get a call from him and say, hey, just let anyone into the pool as long as they sign in. I was like, okay, this is really confusing and really kind of frustrating. All right, fine, I'll just let them in. So I let them in. Then they leave, and some of the kids come back. I let them in because they're not allowed to be in. And then the vice president of the homeowners association comes in, and she kicks everyone out who doesn't have a pool pass. And then the mothers of some of those kids come in and they start yelling at us, screaming at us, saying, what is going on? You know, you let our kids in, and then you let them, and you couldn't keep them in the pool because blah, blah, blah. We didn't get anything about this. We didn't get any of the paperwork. And then the vice president's like, look, you were supposed to get pool passes. If you are renters, you're supposed to get permission from your homeowners so that you can get the pool passes. But you did not get that information. You didn't get the signed permission from your homeowners, so you can't. They start screaming at us. And I'm just sitting there going, oh my gosh, why? one woman even threatened us with a harassment charge. I'm gonna go call the police. Next time you talk to my kid like that, I'm gonna go call the police, and you're gonna be arrested for harassment because you're harassing my child. And I was sitting there going, I just work here for one day. Why me? Why? And I'm sitting there going, gosh, I'm on the brink of tears, and this is all happening. And I finally get done with the day, and I'm this close to quitting. Before it was this close, then it's this close. And I was just like, this is just a nightmare. And then John calls me, and he's like, okay, I hope we got everything situated. And I'm just sitting there, does our boss hate me? Because right now I feel like she really hates me. He goes, oh no, don't worry, she doesn't hate you. Calls me back later, honey, you're one of her favorite, lifeguards, don't you worry. Okay, because I feel really hated right now, so just going for that part. So we go over to another day at the pool. My sister's supposed to go work at a different place, which they didn't really tell us much information. It was kind of sketchy, and I was a little worried, because I love my little sister, but she's a little tougher than she is. So we go over to this entire thing. I'm going to go to work. She's supposed to be picked up at 11. I'm at work at 11. I'm cleaning up the pool. I'm, going through everything. I'm making sure everything's perfectly fine. I'm in the middle of vacuuming at 11:30. And Sam, from earlier, comes in. He's supposed to pick my sister up. He was supposed to pick her up at 11. And he walks in to the pool that I'm working at. I'm going, oh dear, did something happen? Because why are you here? Why aren't you with my sister? And he goes, hey, is your phone off? Is your phone dead? Because I've been calling it. No, I'm in the middle of the pool. I'm literally in the middle of the pool, vacuuming the pool, which is a dirty and wet job to do. And you expect me to have my phone on me? No. And it's like, no, it's in the office. I was like, okay, well, you weren't answering the office phone. You weren't answering your phone, so I had to come here. And I was like, okay, is everything okay? He's like, well, actually, we need you to switch shifts with your sister, so you go work at the place that she was supposed to work at. And yeah, I was like, okay, so where's my sister? Because I didn't pick her up. It's 11:30. He was supposed to pick her up at 11. So she's been sitting outside in the heat waiting for 30 minutes for this guy to come pick her up. So, okay, I guess I'll go pick her up. I'll go do it now. But the issue is I can't leave the pool. He goes, no, don't worry. I'll watch the pool for you, and I'll even finish your vacuuming. I was like, oh, okay. So I go out. My car doesn't start the first time, so I have to jump start and everything. Get there, get my sister. I had to force him to tell me what the stupid code and everything was for work. I had to squeeze it out of him pretty much, because he was like, oh, I'll text it to you. No, just give it to me now, because I need to know now. So we go, get there, get everything done, get home. I'm exhausted. I'm just ready to be done. I'm this close now. And my sister comes home and goes, so Sam let people into the pool. Well, I wasn't even there, and no one's not supposed to be into the pool until opening time, and he let them in before opening. And I'm just staring going, a what? What? And he didn't even finish vacuuming the pool. So I go and text him about this entire thing. He's like, oh no, don't worry, it was a grandmother and her grandkids, and they look really, really hot. So I was just gonna let them, sit inside the pool. It'll be fine. And I'm like, dude, for one thing, they were in the shade outside. And for another thing, no one's supposed to be in the pool. I was like, fine. Alright. It wasn't even the grandmother. It was her the nanny and the kids. And she knew it was open at 12, and she came really super early. Whatever. So, alright, now I'm this close. Last time. Next party I go to. This is the one about kids listening. And I already have to deal with kids running around. I have my own ways of dealing with that. But this kid, we have something called Adult Swim at the pool that I manage. And this kid, I called Adult Swim, and he goes, oh, what does that mean? He goes, oh, well, it's our Adult Swim right now. You have to get out of the pool because just the adults are swimming, so everyone else gets a break. Oh, well, I don't need a break. Okay, but you still have to get out of the pool. Well, no, honey, you have to get out of the pool now. Okay. So he crawls his way out of the pool, and I'm not allowed to get off stand until all the kids are out of the pool. So I finally get him off the sand, and I'm in the guard office getting a little bit of my sanity back when all of a sudden I hear a splash. He jumped into the pool during Adult Swim, and I'm like, alright, honey, I need you to get out of the pool right now. It is Adult Swim. You are not allowed to be in here. Get out now. Well, why? Because it's Adult Swim and those are the rules. You have to get out. Well, I don't want to. Honey, I will jump into the pool and drag you out right now. His dad comes over and goes, what's going on? I said, oh, sorry, it's Adult Swim right now. Your son's not supposed to be in the pool. Jackson, get out of the pool. Okay, Dad. And now apologize to Lifeguard. Finally got his kid to apologize to me. Good on you, Dad. I like you. But the thing is, ladies and gentlemen, when you have kids, and when I have kids in the far future, make sure, please make sure, that they know the rules. I post the rules on a board. Yes, some of them have fallen off because of our corporate's kind of bad, but I've also posted them on a whiteboard. I've written out our top 5 rules. Listen to the lifeguards. We're here to help you. No running around the pool. We promise. Gravity still works. All these other rules. I'm like, hey, no diving. Don't do this. Listen to the lifeguards. We are trying to make sure that you're safe. And these kids don't want to. They don't want to listen. So parents out there, please, I beg you, please make sure that your kids do listen to the lifeguards because your poor lifeguards are coming this close to losing their sanity. This close. My best friend has constantly told me, like, honey, you need to get a break because this is ridiculous. And I agree. This is ridiculous. But this is part of being a lifeguard. You have to deal with all this stuff. And I actually thought of a phrase. To be a lifeguard, you have to have the patience of a saint, the voice of a drill sergeant, and the care and loving and understanding of a very good preschool teacher. So, ladies and gentlemen out there, I hope you enjoyed my America What the Heck, because America What the Heck, why are we not teaching our kids to be respectful to people who are trying to keep them safe? America, why? And, yeah, I hope you guys have a happy 4th of July, the next, I don't know, few hours that you got left. And I hope you enjoy all the fireworks and that all of you stay safe, be careful. I hope you all come out of this with all your fingers and toes. And I'd also like you guys to say hi to my temporary member of the family, Draco. You could have probably heard him and saw him flipping around back over there. He's in the birdcage. He's a parakeet that I actually rescued from my neighbor's cats, who thought he would be a nice little tasty snack, but I got him out of there, and he's a fearless little bird that's a complete idiot, but he's adorable. So yeah, hope you guys have a wonderful 4th of July, and I'll see you in the next video I finally make. So